Another big thing is never leave a project without a written consent by your homeowner, by your client. What happens is you get into a project with a client, everything looks wonderful, and let's say mid-project you choose to part ways. You will not be completing the project as you've stated with the homeowner. Now what happens is you just choose one day to not show up and the client stops paying and you think that that's fine. But the problem is then you could be seen as abandoning this project, and that's the last thing you want, because when you abandon a project, it may look as if you were at fault, basically. So our advice is to never leave a project without a written consent by the homeowner. If the homeowner requests that you stop working, that's fine. Keep this information, keep those emails. If anything ever comes back in the form of a complaint or an investigation or a lawsuit even, you want to be prepared and you want to be able to show that your client actually fired you, that you did not leave this project or abandon it mid-project because you chose not to complete it by the contract. So if you got paid for more than what you've actually completed, you want to go back and complete what you've been paid to do. If you haven't been paid, then you want to either have an agreement that you will get paid for the work that you've completed, or that you part ways just as is. And you want to make sure that you have everything written down in a form of an email or a signed document that shows that you're settling, that you're in agreement to part ways mid-project. Now, if your client doesn't want you to fix any of the work, again, stop the work. You don't have to continue the work if your client doesn't want you to, but make sure that you have an agreement that will show that you haven't abandoned the job. If the client fires you mid-project, that happens, that's all right. You just want to make sure that you have all documentation written down in an email form, in some kind of a signed documentation, so it doesn't look like you've abandoned the project.